It was recording you, Tim, and then the screen went blank on Facebook. It says we're live. Is that what Jake wants? Me? All right. Welcome to Highland Hills Baptist Church. We are so glad that you're a part of our service today, even though we're not having a service today. Today in history, 49 years ago today, Timothy Wayne Trotter was born. T. Wayne became a high school football star. He was a wonderful swimmer, but the best thing that he ever accomplished in his life was he married Gloria. If you haven't met Gloria, you have missed a treat. Gloria Jean is one of 3 girls, and they are all beautiful. You need to meet Tim. Tim is a great guy. He went to the Georgia Institute of Technology. Where he didn't meet Jean. By the way, Tim, where did you meet Jean?
High school.
Oh, that's right. They went to high school together. I forgot about that. By the way, for those of you that don't remember, although it may not have been, was that in the 20th century?
I think so, yeah.
That was the last century, so it'd be new to you. And they have made a beautiful family. They have 2 beautiful daughters. By the way, Tim, I continue to receive compliments on Ella's behalf. She did a great job Sunday.
Thank you. I thought it was good too.
All that money you're spending at Mercer on those music lessons and voice stuff, it is paying off, dude. How's Kara doing?
She's doing good.
I miss her. Somebody was trying to come in the front door. I thought we left it unlocked, but evidently not. Are we still live? Can you see it, Ruth? I'm not either. Does this just sound, Jake?
He's got his phone logged in.
I see that. I'm on the Highland Hill site though on Facebook. It says we're live, but it's just a blank screen.
I think it's only on YouTube right now, isn't it?
Gotcha.
Is it?
Okay. Don Dash says, I hear you on Facebook Live and saw you for a second. Yeah, there's no, evidently the sound is coming. Dawn, if you can still hear me, text me again. You can still hear me talking, text me again. Because we don't have a picture, we just have sound. Dawn Nash. She must have left. Yeah, I've got it pulled up on Facebook.
It's got history again.
There it is. It's got it now. You're coming around the corner. Here we go. Oh, just froze. Yeah, there is a lag. I can see
Yeah.
it.
There should be.
Yep. That's it. It's like 7 seconds. Hey, Jake, it's working. The picture is kind of blurry,
Cast some running filters on it.
but I can see it.
I'm turning green.
Can you see it, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hi. So many of you have noticed that we've been having some audio issues on Sundays. So we're taking some time on Monday to test them out.
Man, you give me
Tim,
a headache now.
will you click on Ruth's camera? And Ruth, talk to us about anything.
Yep.
God of joy will seek you here and around the world. We see misery and pain. Our world is imperfect, disrupted, miles in our vision.
Listen close.
God of joy, we seek you so you would bring light to dark places in this world. We pause in this fasting season to declare anew the birth of your Son, Jesus, a sign of your love for us, joy and assurance when we need it most. God of joy, we seek you. May your joy fill our hearts and grace our lips, that we might reflect your joy always. Amen.
All I'm hearing is the echo from the speaker. Well, I don't hear a direct feed. All I'm hearing is the echo from the speaker.
You don't hear the front speaker?
I'm listening in my computer,
Oh, okay.
and I hear the speakers. I'm listening in my computer, and I hear the speakers.
Say something else. We'll do that again.
Today is joy and rejoicing. To show us the most of the scripture text for today will probably be found throughout the liturgy.
Joy is deeper, more important to you, and can't be taken away. Joy is knowing that your parents love you and will take care of you always. Joy is knowing that you love your parents and will do all sorts of things to love them back. Joy is knowing that God is in charge of the world and is taking care of it, even when things are going all the wrong way. Keep going.
Check. On everything else except the board. Coming into the switcher. Would you like to go on a walk? Yep. All right, Tim, switch to Ruth. Ruth, your light will turn from green to red.
Say again.
Your light will turn from green to red.
Yes.
And you're live.
Hello, everyone. Let me do a children's sermon for you. Let's see. Those are all good ideas. I hope that you all get the chance to grow something good. It is amazing to think of a little seed becoming something we can eat, or a flower that makes the world a little more beautiful. But today, all we have in this pot is dirt, just dirt. But in this other pot, I have dirt, plant food, and seeds. I watered the plant and also made sure it had sunlight every day. Now, in which pot do you think we might see a growing plant? That's right, in the one with the seeds. Water, plant, food, and sunlight. Now, you never know. Maybe the plant won't grow. But there's much better chance that something will grow in this pot than the one with no seeds or water in it. One of Jesus' friends named Paul shared a similar message. He wrote to the Christians in the city of Corinth 2,000 years ago. He said, "The one who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and the one who sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. If you don't plant any seeds, you won't get anything. And the more seeds you plant, the more you'll get."
Okay, and switch back to center. Hi. There you are. We've been wondering if this feed has been working. And so if you're watching us bumble about the sanctuary, maybe you could help us out. You see, if you add a Facebook comment, it'll pop up in the bottom of our feed. And so we want to know who's out there listening. What do you want for Christmas? Might be a nice place to start. You can add below the feed. In just a moment, I think it'll pop up as a lower third graphic. Tim, do you see it there? Okay. Now it's on a nice tight shot of my head, I see. That's, I haven't been to makeup yet today. Not business in the front, party in the back. We're not even sure if the feed is live right now. If it's live, somebody call me on the phone. Tim, you can raise the mix in the switcher program up at some decibels, and that might fix what's going on. Is it following me around like it's supposed to? There somebody is. Let's see who's calling. Jeannie Trotter, you're calling us. What do you want for Christmas? Let's take a live call, shall we? Hi, Jeannie.
Hello.
Long-time watcher, first-time caller, I see. Welcome.
How's it going?
So what are you seeing right now?
I see you. The lag is weird because you're just now shifting your weight back and forth from one foot to another. Oh, you just announced somebody called.
I see. It's
God of joy, we seek you. May your joy fill our hearts and grace our lips so that we might reflect your joy to all the world. This is our Advent prayer for today, the second Monday of Advent, heading towards the third Sunday of Advent, when we will light the joy candle. Yes, the joy candle is coming, and we will celebrate God of joy. And Ruth will lead you in an embodied prayer that she's trying to discern right now what that will be. Am I still alive? Yes, I am. And we might sing something like, you've got joy, joy, joy down in your heart. Or joy to the world. That's a great Christmas song to sing. And we will hear Gerald Carper playing the organ, Songs of Joy, on the third Advent Sunday. Am I still going?
There are some filter settings, some compression settings, and an EQ in the switcher. So in the switcher, there's some compression and EQ settings that might be able to help us tame the sound that's going out on the live stream. One thing that would be helpful to us, those of you who, again, are watching us stumble towards perfecting our televangelism, if you could post what you're seeing and hearing in the comments. Don't worry, we'll go back and delete it later. But it'll be helpful for us because we don't know what we don't know right now. And the only way for us to help fine-tune the system is to get a little help from you. So thanks for watching. You could hear that. Fantastic. What else can you hear? What about when I walk up to the pulpit? Let's try that out, shall we? I'm going to mute this mic pack. Mic for a moment. Greetings. What about now? Check 1, 2, 3. Catching some feedback, Tim. I can't tell from what. Can you still hear me? Am I peeking in the back? There we go. Do you see it? It should be coming through the stream on audio 1. And that should be the only thing that's peaking in green. Everything else should be turned off, like the cameras. Yeah, stream out and audio 1 should be the things that are peaking right now. So can you hear this, Cass? And others, and Jean? Hello? How's that?
Did the camera just go off?
Probably so. Now that went to a nice wide shot, and now a tighter shot. Well, this is really my favorite Sunday of Advent. We've been trotting along through these purple weeks towards joy. We've begun with hope. We've experienced peace, even though we feel like we are all in pieces. And now, we are to embody something bold, a practice that's hard for us to learn, to hold, something we probably have to work at this season more than lean into, experience, and that's joy. Have you guys seen the movie Inside Out? Probably one of the best movies for families to watch to talk about emotions. And it's one of those things where you get to see one girl's inner life, how she copes with a life transition that involves joy and sadness, and what it means for sadness to touch our memories and to affect them. Its plot takes joy and sadness on an adventure through one girl's inner life, through all of the different parts of her personality, trying to find a way for her core memories to settle back down so that she can reconnect with who she really is in a time of significant life transition. It's become a code in our family to talk about joy and sadness anger and disgust and fear. It's funny that sometimes children can talk about these emotions, can hold them outside of themselves easier than adults can. If I had to wonder, I bet that some of you are dealing with holding joy and sadness together in this time, in uncommon ways, in ways that challenge our traditions, the things we normally do, our Christmas coping mechanisms that help us be together when we're together. And now we're trying to learn how to be together when we're apart. And everything just hurts. So maybe a movie like that can become a devotional act for you to watch. You don't even have to have kids to watch it. In my experience, it's a bit of therapy to hold those emotions that we normally tight outside of ourselves. An act of self-care that's sacred, to treat yourself tenderly and seriously both, and to remember that compassion applies to you too, not just those other people. So go, if you want to bring joy to the world, try an adventure of your inner life, to take joy on an adventure through yourself and the things that are holding you together right now, some of which are vital and necessary, and others are poor coping mechanisms that endanger your life, your vitality, your sense of yourself. Pandemics tend to peel back the layers of how we hold ourselves together. We look at ourselves through the lens of our job, through our family life, through the people that know us and love us. And when all of those things get shifted and adjusted, we don't always know where the meaning should go. But to choose joy is to not let go of joy, to let it get lost in this season. But instead, it's to take joy on the adventure of this pandemic as well. And you might even unmask some compassion for yourself. So how's that going out there? Stream, how's the sound? How does it look? How do I look, Gene? I'm sure Matt Duvall's still listening in because my phone's blowing up with snarky texts. What about the rest of you? Probably so. There's another one charging right behind you. Or is it on the... What about the other ones?
I really love this, you know. My favorite thing to do is be on camera.
I wish we could hear Gerald play the organ. That's another thing.
You want me to play?
Cass, can't you press a button and have it play with the last thing that he played? Like the Ghost and Mr. Chicken, but different?
Yeah.
Recorded in there for us?
You may, but I don't know how to get to it. I can ask him.
Can we make that an app where we say, Gerald, play Doxology?
I like that.
Yeah, his fear though, Jake, he's told me before, he said, if I record all this stuff, then they won't need me.
Oh, we'll always need him.
I told him, I said, forget that. Where do you go on YouTube to find us right now?
You'll have to Google Highland Hills Baptist Church, Macon, Georgia, and Highland Hills at Home, and you should be able to find our page.
That was loud. I did that, but I didn't see it either.
Go to our webpage, our website, and click the YouTube link, and I think it'll take you to it.
Okay.
All right, Ruth,
Yes.
is the red light on?
I got gotta find something to read because I don't just talk.
I would suggest riffing off of a children's movie you saw a few months ago for a few minutes.
Ripping off of a children, like you did?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any children's movies. I can tell you about some Netflix stuff.
To the moon and back.
To the moon and back.
I could tell you about some trips, around the
Some
sun.
Netflix stuff. Let's see.
The Crown, Ruth.
The Crown. I finished The Crown. Yes. It means you're not doing it right. There we go. The joy of discovery, that moment when hope and expectation were gloriously met by the illumination of one bright star. We cannot imagine what words were spoken by visitors, or if first impressions left them somewhat confused. Messiah, Savior, a king born in the barest of palaces. Yet they saw and fell down on their knees in adoration. Lord, they saw you and knew whom they had met. As we meet around crib, candle, or Advent wreath, draw us into that stable in our imagination. The quiet moments of prayer this Christmas, that brief oasis from the bustle of the world, bring alive to us the smell of the hay, the sound of the animals, the cry of a baby. Draw us close to our Savior, Messiah, and King as we bring not gold, myrrh, or frankincense, but the gift of our lives, the only offering we can bring. How sad. Oops. I still feel like I'm alive.
All right.
You want to walk now? GoPro. There you go.
Check. Now lock it to program.
Cut this mic off,
Which one?
the audio one.
Yeah. Hold on. There. Have Jeans to send you a link. I'm going on a walkabout. Hi. So, I don't think many of you have been strolling around Highland Hills. So it's time for you to take a look at the place.
Can you hear me?
This beautiful campus has been located here in Macon's Shirley Hills neighborhood since 1953. It's situated around an inner core. Family of deer. Just sitting over here. Oh, look. Here we have a stable family. Now, the Rogues Gallery, where we shall continue to test our audio and video by looking at these guys. Hey, it's Luke Smith. And there, the elder of the Gems. The other Jim. Wondering how the audio is holding up as we take this little cruise. Is it still there?